those hands and put them in the air. Woo, yes, it was very painful to watch that drop catch again. But as it happens, life goes on. So as usual, good afternoon Philadelphia Eagles fans and good afternoon NFL fans to week 12 of the 2019 football season. While our Philadelphia Eagles stay here at home and play another tough game here at home against another team coming off a bye week and inviting in the Seattle Seahawks here to the link. I am your host here at Kid Philly, here every week down here at the link, giving you reasons why I believe our birds will either recover from a loss, happy from a victory, and will move forward and beat the next team coming up. So, that being said, man, yes, last week was a little rough, and I'll get into that in a second. First off, I want to give a quick shout out to my new intro music, which was, the song is called Fuego by a guy by the name of HOPEX. Go check out his channel, go check out this song. I'll put the link down in the description. Please give the guy a shout out. I actually personally reached out to him and then he said, yeah, go ahead, use the video, use the music. I'll give you full rights to it, whatever you need, and I just hope it works out for you. So give that guy a little bit of Philly love and trying to support this channel. I want us to go back and support him. Now, let's get to football. There's a lot of things to say, but I think my niche is a little bit more positive. My head's not in the clouds. I can be very realistic. Yes, there's some things that absolutely sucked, but there's also some things we did good. Let's talk about both of those, and let's move on. The game against New England, the defending Super Bowl champions. It looked great in the beginning, absolutely looked great. I mean, we stalled a little bit on the first drive, but we still got 3 points. We found ourselves up 10-0. And it felt like potentially we were going to run away with the game, have a lot of energy here at the link. Especially this is the first matchup we've had since Super Bowl 52 that we all know a lot about. Carson Wentz coming out, guns a-blazing, doing his part to reenact what he would have done in the Super Bowl if he was healthy. So we jumped out to the 10-0 lead, and then it seemed like we stopped doing what was successful. We were running some RPOs, we were doing a lot of running, which opened up some of the pass. People are catching the ball, and we're scoring points. Defense also continued to play hard. Not like they let up, continued to play hard. Next thing you know, we find ourselves down 17-10. But we didn't give up the entire game. Even regardless of the outcome, we know what the outcome is. Didn't give up and gave ourselves a shot to win near the end. And that's where Carson Wentz was pressured. Feel like he gave us a shot, even chucking it up. At first I thought it was going to be somewhat errant, and then looking at it I was like, wait a minute, this has a shot, this has a chance. And then we saw Aguilar. I have mixed emotions about it because you guys that have been watching my channel for a while, you know I don't like to beat anybody into the dirt, but at the same time you got to call it like it is. That ball hit him in his hands. That ball was up there for a while, which means it's definitely trackable, and I'm pretty sure like one of the best receivers to track a ball is injured and is on our team, Deshaun Jackson. So we have to work with what we got, and that's Nelson Aguilar. And he wasn't able to get underneath the ball and haul it in and keep it hauled in for a tying score or a potential go-ahead if we go for 2. Who knows with Doug Peterson. So yeah, that's obviously frustrating because we were at a place where we could have kept up with Dallas. We could have been 6-4, but instead we saw another victory just slip right through our fingers, and that's 3 games now during this season that were within our grasp. Now, there's 2 games we absolutely got blown out. We absolutely got blown out against Minnesota, absolutely got blown out against Dallas. The first time. Hopefully it's not the same in a couple weeks. But Detroit, Atlanta, and now the Patriots are games that we wish something different would have happened. And yes, there's a common factor with mistakes by Nelson Aguilar. Let's just call it like it is. Now, I listen to a lot of motivational speakers, One of the things that they say is, if you look at a man as he is today, he only gets worse. But if you look at a man of what he can become, he has the opportunity to get better. I do want to continue to encourage Nelson Aguilar. Man, we need different results. We definitely need different results. We need catches, we need ball security, we need wins. That's what we need. And what a time that we need it. Now, after this game against Seattle, I mean, we can't look too far forward, but we got a 5-game stretch, mostly against the NFC East and the Miami Dolphins, that looks like, regardless of what happens this week, we can go on a streak and maybe get into the playoffs, get healthy, and get into the playoffs and be that dangerous team nobody wants to play. Because the positives we can pull out of the New England game. This is a team that has gone, New England-wise, this is a team that's been to the Super Bowl 3 straight years in a row. The only one they're losing against us in Super Bowl 52. So they know how to win, and they're a very good team. Regardless of if their players are all on the Pro Bowl or whatever it might be, they know how to win. They're 9-1 now. For our defense to hold a team like that to 17 means something. Got Darby and Mills back, Maddox over there, and the nickel. Seems like our secondary is actually coming back, which is good. This week, we do have some injuries, right? But more somewhat positive news, depending on who you talk to. Now, it's not good. Lane Johnson still in concussion protocol. Nelson Aguilar, as of right now, is not practicing. But we might be getting back Nigel Bradham, full participant. Somebody that did practice but limited, Alshon Jeffrey. Jason Peters was limited, but he was only limited a couple of snaps during the New England game, so he should play. Howard, shoulder injury, limited, we'll see. We need a big dose of Sanders. We need Carson Wentz to keep on doing what he's doing, but we also need to continue to run the football. It seemed like when we went away from the run, that's when things got a little worse for us against New England. And we're going to be inviting in the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks, in my opinion, have the MVP of the league as their quarterback. This guy can absolutely do it all. Russel Wilson, he can throw it into tight spaces. He can buy a lot of time with his feet, and he also can run the ball. Very, very dangerous guy, which means the RPO that they're going to run with their Carson is going to be very dangerous. They're wide receivers that we wish either we traded for or we drafted. Like Josh Gordon, we had a shot at him. We could have had him. We don't. They're going to be doing something with him against us. Metcalf, another guy. Lockett, another guy. These are fast guys, big guys that go up and get the ball and are tough to tackle. They're not necessarily Marshawn Lynch. They're tough people. Their defense isn't the Legion of Boom that they used to be. So there are some windows of opportunity, especially with our tight ends. But we have to make this work. We really do. We really, really do. And getting Nigel Bradham back, somebody's got to spy against Russel Wilson. 1 or 2. I mean, in my crazy aspect, I would definitely see running some like stacked defensive line, 5, 6, 7 people at the line, and then rushing somebody almost every single play and making sure they keep them off balance, because Russell Wilson can absolutely kill you if you don't mush rush him and make sure he stays in the pocket and then bring somebody from a position that he doesn't expect coming. He's going to kill us all day like he normally does. I mean, I think he has like 6 touchdown passes against us, a quarterback rating over 100, it's like 109. He even has a touchdown rush and a touchdown catch. I mean, this guy does it all against us. But what does that mean for us? Does that mean that we concede and say defeat before we even step on the field? No, not at all. Not at all. That's not how we work here. What we need to do is get back in the win column. What we need to do is play Philadelphia football. We have 2 teams that are going to try to do almost the exact same thing and control the clock, create turnovers, and run the football that have pretty good quarterbacks. And we got to get creative. Our coaches have to get creative. So these are teams that are a lot like each other, but Seattle's in a way, way different and better situation right now. Even though they're trailing San Francisco. Who would have thought that? Seattle's a very dangerous team, so give them all the respect in the world. But we're not going to lay down here in Philadelphia. So we're here to fight. we're here to get back in the win column, and hopefully the Patriots can knock off Dallas and we can get back tied for first place so we can get to a position that we string off a couple victories in a row, get some more people healthy, get D-Jack back, maybe get Alshon back if he's not going to play this week, and hopefully get into the postseason. But it doesn't happen without a victory this week. I mean, I'll tell you, I love this stuff because guess what? This is what fans are really made for. What kind of fan are you when everything isn't perfect? When we don't have the best record in the league? When it doesn't look like we're a secure home field advantage? What kind of fan are we going to be then? Our hearts on the table. Let's go get it, baby. Let's go beat Seattle.